This homemade bakery-style sausage bread is light, pillowy soft and delicious. The dough is super versatile and can be used to make soft dinner rolls, subs or hamburger buns. I found this recipe online many years ago. The texture and the flavor of this bread is absolutely delicious. To a saucepan, let us add 1 cup of milk, which is at room temperature. To this, let us add in 1/3 cup of softened unsalted butter. Add 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. Heat the saucepan over a medium-low flame and just allow the butter to melt. Do not allow this milk mixture to boil. Once the butter melts just like this, off the flame. So now we are going to activate the yeast. For that, let us pour in the warm milk mixture to the mixing bowl. The milk mixture shouldn't be too hot or too cold. If the mixture is too hot, it might kill the yeast. If it is too cold, the yeast might not activate. To the lukewarm milk mix, I am adding 2 1/4 teaspoon of active dried yeast. Give it a little bit of a stir and cover this and keep it aside somewhere warm for around 10 minutes so that yeast will get activated. If the yeast is activated well, it would look this way, bubbly and frothy. And now we will add 4 cups of all-purpose flour. To this, I'm adding 3 egg yolks, and this is a main highlight of the recipe. Instead of adding the whole egg, I'm using just the yolks, and adding only the yolks to the recipe will make your bread more soft and extra fluffy. We can also add 1 teaspoon of salt to this. Let us give this a quick stir. Soon, when it comes together, let's use our clean hands to knead the dough really very well. Within some time, you will notice that the dough has become light yellow in color, and that is because we've used just the egg yolks in this recipe. But that's okay. Once you bake the bread, just like any other bread, it will look so same, but only difference is that it's going to be more fluffy and more soft. So continue kneading for another 8 to 9 minutes and make sure there are no visible dark yellow streaks from the yolks anywhere in the dough, because everything has to combine well and it should come together to form a nice smooth dough. So now we are going to cover this dough and we're going to allow it to rest for some time for its first rising to take place. But before doing that, make sure to drizzle few drops of extra virgin olive oil. Approximately around 3/4 to 1 teaspoon would be enough. We do this so that while it is resting and while it is trying to double its size, a thin crust around the dough will not be formed or the dough will not become dry. The dough was sitting in a relatively warm environment for about 1.5 hours, and as you can see, it has doubled in its size. But if you're living in a colder country, it can take a little longer for it to rise this way. After kneading gently for few seconds, I have divided the dough into 10 equal portions. I also got 10 cooked sausages ready for the filling. While we're working with 1 ball of dough, make sure the remaining dough is covered, otherwise it might get dried. So depending on the size of the sausage, you need to roll it out as long as possible and make sure that the middle portion is slightly thicker than the end portion. You may take the sausage and gently roll it around the sausage this way. It is so simple to do, but just make sure that the ends are properly tucked in. Otherwise, when we are baking this, sometimes it will open up and the sausage buns will not look nice anymore. In a baking tray lined with parchment paper, we shall arrange them and make sure that there is enough space in between so that it will have enough space to bloom up or rise up in the oven. For its second rising, we may cover it once again and keep it aside somewhere warm for about half an hour. So after about half an hour, you can see that it has increased in its size. So now let's bake this in a preheated oven at about 190 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 25 minutes. The beautiful golden brown color sausage buns is ready. As soon as it is taken out of the oven, make sure to generously brush with some melted butter. This prevents the crust from hardening, so the crust will also become very soft. Trust me when I say this, they are real crowd pleasers. Not only do they taste good, but they also look beautiful. I have made this countless times, and now it is time for you to try it out, and do let me know your valuable feedbacks in the comment section below the video. If you like this recipe, please don't forget to like and share this video. And if you are new to my channel and if you're enjoying my recipes, please don't forget to click the red color subscribe button below the video. And also please don't forget to hit the bell icon next to it and choose all options, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get an update instantly for free. So thank you so much for watching. See you soon in another wonderful recipe. Bye.